Hey everybody, welcome back to Reading the Bible Together. Pastor Matt here with Autumn today. We're opening up Matthew chapter 8. We're really excited that you've been joining us through this series. Whether or not you're watching the videos or you're reading along with the New Testament plan, we know that they don't match up perfectly, so whatever pace you're taking them, it's great. And just the ways that the videos complement your reading, it's always good to have this supplemental material. It's good to go over things twice. And when you're asking questions, whether you're sending them into Autumn or me via email, or you're dropping them in the comments below, we're just super appreciative that we can be a part of that conversation as we read the Bible together. But today, Autumn's going to get us started with Matthew chapter 8.
All right, here we go. When he came down from the mountainside, large crowds followed him. A man with leprosy came and knelt before him and said, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." Jesus reached out his hand and touched the man. "I am willing, be clean." Immediately he was cured of his leprosy. Then Jesus said to him, "See that you don't tell anyone, but go show yourself to the priest and offer the gift Moses has commanded as a testimony to them." When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him and asked for help. "Lord," he said, "my servant lies at home paralyzed and in terrible suffering." Jesus said to him, "I will go and heal him." The centurion replied, "Lord, I do not deserve you to have you come under my roof, but just say the word and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes, and that one, come, and he comes, and I say to my servant, do this, and he does it." When Jesus heard this, he was astonished and said to those following him, "I tell you the truth, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west and will take their places at the feast with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the subjects of the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness, where they will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." Then Jesus said to the centurion, "Go, it will be done just as you believed it would." And his servant was healed at that very hour.
Whoa. And when Jesus entered Peter's house, he saw his mother-in-law lying sick with a fever. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she rose and began to serve him. And that evening they brought to him many who were oppressed by demons, and he cast out the spirits with a word and healed all who were sick. This was to fulfill what was spoken by the prophet Isaiah. "He took our illnesses and bore our diseases." Now when Jesus saw a crowd around him, he gave orders to go over to the other side. And a scribe came up to him and said to him, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus said to him, "Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have their nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." Another of the disciples said to him, "Lord, let me first go and bury my father." And Jesus said to him, "Follow me, and leave the dead to bury their own dead." And when he got into the boat, his disciples followed him, and behold, there arose a great storm on the sea, so that the boat was being swamped by the waves. But he was asleep. And they went and woke him and said, "Lord, save us, for we are perishing." And he said to them, "Why are you afraid, O you of little faith?" Then Jesus rose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. And the men marveled, saying, "What sort of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him?"
When he arrived at the other side in the region of the, help me out.
Gadarenes?
Thank you.
Yeah.
2 demon-possessed men coming from the tombs met him. They were so violent that no one could pass that way. "What do you want with us, Son of God?" they shouted. "Have you come here to torture us before the appointed time?" Some distance from them, a large herd of pigs was feeding. The demons begged Jesus, "If you drive us out, send us into the herd of pigs." He said to them, "Go." So they came out and went into the pigs, and the whole herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and died in the water. Those tending the pigs ran off, went into the town, and reported all this, including what had happened to the demon-possessed men. Then the whole town went to meet Jesus, and when they saw him, they pleaded with him to leave their region. Okay, Matt,
Yeah.
what's going on?
There's a lot going on in this chapter, and I see it, and a whole bunch of it just has to deal with how powerful Jesus is. He is the second person of the Godhead. He is the Word through which all things are created. And so when the Father speaks, the Son acts, and there's a whole lot of action here where Jesus is doing things to the creation which is broken to make them right. You know, he's casting out demons. He's healing the sick. He's calming the storms. And there's just so much, and it's such a beautiful picture for us that as we look around our world today and we see there's so much going on, like there's one who's greater.
Yeah, the power of God. So amazing. Yeah.
For sure.
And the restoration, right?
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
What does it mean?
For you today?
For me today, I think when I'm approaching Jesus, I want to be like the leper, or I want to be like the centurion. I want to be the kind of person who sees Jesus for who he is and requests from Jesus the things that Jesus wants to give me. I don't want to be like the crowds who begged Jesus to leave their region. Now, certainly that's terrifying. All sorts of things are terrifying, but I want my heart posture to be, I want my disposition to be, hey, Jesus, have mercy on me, a sinner. Give me your love. Empower me with your love so that I might be for others who you are for me. That's kind of what it means for me. What about you?
Well, I'm a counselor, right? So I'm faced with, you know, obviously I know my brokenness and my need for Jesus, but also I'm faced with other people. So the posture I take when I'm counseling or meeting with people that are struggling, that I'm praying for God to intercede and change hearts, because I can't change hearts. I can teach skills.
Right.
I can, you know, help people to listen to each other, but only God changes hearts.
Yeah.
And so the power of God and just my place in that is small compared to his.
Yeah.
Yep. And what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Oh my goodness. So most likely what I'm going to do today is cry out to Jesus, save me, we're perishing. I mean, because so often, like my prayers, yes, I've got a prayer life. Yes, I'm doing the things I'm supposed to be doing. But like a lot of times when I'm shouting out to Jesus, I'm like, hey, where are you in the midst of my situation? And so that's probably just the most likely thing is I'll find myself in a situation today where I'm like, man, Jesus, I am in trouble and I need your help. Lord, save me. And hopefully I'll use that as a moment to reflect on what we read in Matthew 8 and be like, oh, well, instead I'm gonna go to Jesus instead and say, hey, Lord, if you're willing, you know, do this in my life. Make me clean. And we'll see how God responds to my request. I'm guessing, like yesterday, he's gonna be a good father. Right? So how about you, Autumn?
Well, for me, I mean, many of you know I sometimes have health issues. So when I hear he took up our infirmities and carried our diseases, that's good news for me.
Yes, Lord.
And so I just seek him for wisdom and what the next steps are. I'm well, by the way, so you guys are going to ask me in the hallways. I'm good. But like whatever it is that I'm facing, I just want to go to him because he's the one with the power.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, what about you? We'd love to see what you write in the comments. What's going on in the text? What does it mean? What are you going to do? You might disagree with us. You might see something different. You might have something else that you want to talk about. Feel free to ask those questions down below or emailing Autumn or myself, and we'd love to keep that conversation going. But for Autumn, I'm Pastor Matt. Thanks for joining us.